Okay, mic check. Mic check. Oh, it's pretty far behind. It's gonna be a bit before I get to tell. Okay, mic check. Mic check. Oh, it's pretty far behind. It's gonna be a bit before I get to tell. Okay, I guess that's good enough. I am how you say bad at knowing my. I guess it's a little bit loud. Maybe. I mean, I'm a naturally like quiet person, but I guess the thing is going into the red. Maybe I should just like scoot my mic back a little bit. I don't know. Is the all that matters is the mic clipping in a way that's like bad to hear with your ears. Back a little bit. I don't know. Is the It's probably fine. It's probably fine. That's just the consequence of not having viewers to tell me if something is wrong. But I mean, then again, I also often hear about streamers getting one guide and thinking that something is wrong. But, you know, we're not here to think about that. We're here to think about how it's almost Christmas, but that means that it's not Christmas yet. And in so doing, I look like this now. So, this is a game slash productivity tool, whatever, called Go, spelled like Vincent Van. I like the art style, and I could make a little new persona shape out of it, because I knew that the Jamaica was probably going to be like temporary, but also like, I mean, you can still see the influence, but also problem is see there's no reaction when I make noise like there is with the Jasmika PNG tuber, because this isn't, you know, one of those. Likewise, there isn't. I tried to like find poses that could work just as a talking animation, but I don't think there is one that, like, you know, really works. So like, actually making a PNG tuber out of this thing is gonna be a production. It's gonna be a whole freaking thing. So you're probably mostly going to see me from behind. But look, here's Seymour. He whispers things about sand into my ear. What else is on the docket? Well, I should mention that I got this because I would hopefully like to do some productive streams, like devlogs and stuff, but that comes later. I'm not gonna dwell on that. What I am gonna dwell on is, physically, if you can hear this, I have a cookie. But it's not a normal cookie. I don't know how in detail I can get about this cookie without breaking Twitch's TOS, but rest assured that its contents are completely legal where I am. And I'm gonna hope that this makes me funnier. This isn't my first time having this, but it's my first time doing this on stream, definitely. Down the hatch, I guess. No, I use things up I stream. Oof. The chewing streamer is here. So we'll see. This will either make me funnier or more sleepy. I am also like full up of chicken wings, so like I could very well be battling a food coma. But oh, that doesn't look good actually. Okay, fine. We can just have it be nothing. We can reduce it to nothing if we like. It's perfectly fine. So let me just make. Oh right, nothing has changed on the top screen. Okay, yeah. Should I keep this music playing? I mean, Ace Attorney has good music and all, but it's definitely a bit the songs that play from that YouTube video will be a bit incongruous. Like, we're about to see a man, well, what looks like a man get shot to death. But it's okay, because he says presents. Hey, Merry Christmas! Yeah, you know what? I think it would be better with the game audio as the main audio. So I should turn this up because I have it set stupidly quiet for, well, because of who I am as a person, because of my character flaws. So I can speed up. I'm just testing what buttons I can do. Oh my, you so sillies. Your fireman yelled at me. Yeah, but let's look at this pant. You know, I was hoping that that Okay, well, I guess I just exhaust the dialogues. I haven't checked what the volume levels are on. Whatever, it don't matter. At this point, I just need to lean into my shitty audio as being part of a charm or something. Well, I don't remember what to do. Do I present the badge? Is that a thing I do? It's a thing that everybody does, I guess. Alas, I wanted to, like, just ramble about nothing in particular during the investigation segment, but this game's damn writing is too compelling. Even though this is, like, what, the fourth time? Like, counting things that aren't the previous Christmas stream? Well, I could, geez, I don't have things to talk about. You know, I feel like when I'm, like, not streaming, I can have, like, a pretty rich internal monologue sometimes. And somehow when I, like, try and put that to real words with mouth moving stuff, it just does not come out. It's just all vanishes. I guess it's the same thing as, like, when somebody asks you, what's your favorite movie? And then you forget every movie you've ever seen. Just checking to make sure everything still exists. Yeah, I have to do that all the time. Everything has to still exist. Do you think Maya believes in Santa? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't. It probably doesn't matter. Yeah, this seems to be very lax for a murder scene. I guess they probably wouldn't cordon off the entire park if there was a murder. Wait, would they? I don't know. I mean, I guess you never know what's important. Let's see. We take this thing, I remember. Yep, it's important. Would that be the same if we said no? Let's not take it. I'm taking it anyway. I'm taking it anyway. Okay, we got the ticker thing, so I guess we're on the right track. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. Phoenix calls this the scene of a murder. How are people allowed to hear? Well, I know this thing is important. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Do we have anything to show her that would get her to pay attention? Why is my... I don't know why it didn't let me do this backwards. Okay. Okay, now we can do this thing. Meteors. Whoops. I just bonked my mic. Is there anything else we have to do in this area? I can look at things. I can look at this car. I can look at this side. What is it? What? Why did she say that? Well, what if we present the camera to her? Will that let us, like, ask more questions about it? That sounds like what's probably supposed to happen, Happy. How about the boat rental? Boats. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I guess Gourd Lake entrance. Does anything happen at the entrance to the lake, aside from meeting Gumshoe? Like, that didn't have to happen. That didn't have to happen there, specifically. It does seem like a slightly, useless area. But look, we killed enough time for Gumshoe to appears. Is there anything else that I have to do here? Do you like this? I don't remember the order of operations here. There will probably come a time where it's like super, where I can like do this in my sleep. Well, I guess I've bumbled ass first right into a place where I was supposed to be. At least I thought I bumbled into the right place, but it doesn't seem like it's here yet. Okay, so what gets Grossberg to happen? I am. What makes a Grossberg happy? Let's click buttons until something happens. You know, I bet that maybe Lada's done with her thingy. Normal sentence. Sure, whatever. It's not gonna change the outcome. What about this scene makes you say that? Were they questioning the hot dogs? Oh fuck, it's Santa. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. You know, brain connection happening because like Undertale and Deltarune have kind of wear their inspirations on their sleeves a little bit. Do you think this guy is where Burger Pants came from? Like, especially the Deltarune incarnation? Feels a little bit. Maybe this is like one of those connections that only make sense when I don't know. Is the Abidol hitting me? What if I'm DVD normal right now? Yeah, sure. Talk about gorgeous. How big is Gourd Lake? I mean, I guess this is happening over like the course of a couple of days, so like... And I guess we do figure out what the heck the deal with Gordy is within like a day or two, so... But like I was gonna ask, how big is Gourd Lake that they couldn't figure out? Proboscis on his knee. Edgeworth has become a proboscis monkey, whispering things about selling fruits. Well, okay, now I feel like I'm cute. There's like a cue to do something, but I don't know what. I wasn't paying enough attention. Look at my badge. I mean, it means you don't have to feed her. It's the camera. You're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. Do you like autopsy reports? Who's this, Maya? Yeah, I don't think anything happening. What do you mean you don't know much about that? You're the one who gave it to us. We did use all of the toxins, right? Yeah. Do you think Phoenix was just lying right there? Just making something up to sound smart? Okay, I think I'm lost now. Fortunately, I guess my voice is ready to say words, so I can at least not be dead air gaming while wandering around aimlessly. Oh, you know what? Maybe the guy is in the place. Yeah, there's a date thingy. Yeah, we can make small talk about the painting. It's not like there's a murder. There's like a murder happened. Mr. Hammond. What if his name was instead Mr. Ham Off? I guess that's what happens if he die. I'm sure I mentioned this probably last year, but if you've seen like the live action movie of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, they did something interesting with that, with like a flashback where like you see Hammond was just like, I don't really care about the well-being of my client. I'm just having you like plead insanity. I don't care that you claim you genuinely didn't do it. Just like act insane. And like, okay, it got him off the hook for murder, but it ruined his life. Alright, we're at the detention center. We're going to the detention center, everybody. Is there anything else I do here? Do I present my attorney's badge again? Okay, I guess not. Like this? I can't think of anything I want to say about that. There's a dead guy. That was my phone. Like hedgehog. He curl up like hedgehog. Okay, that's 1/6 of the way done. I don't know if that's coming up on the mic, the ticking noise when I type on my phone. I don't know why that's a thing that it does. I don't like it. I know I'm not the first person to point it out, but it is very funny about how in Ace Attorney, like, there is in fact a power to talk to ghosts, and it's only ever used by our main character to talk to another better lawyer. I guess this is the point where I start doing the voices instead of just reading in my head and talking over things. But now I have to decide on how I voice Von Karma. He goes like, fool. You seriously think that I would stand here and where I were not completely prepared? And then the judge is like, right, my apologies, because this guy, he's old. And then I could just do whatever the fuck for Phoenix. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Oh, that voice is kind of hard to square with the... No, yeah, I remember trying to voice him like his objection voice. And it was a... The human throat has its limit, you know? Describe the incident, now. What's your voice? Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Here, please take a look at the map. I'm like half Homer. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. I think I'm at the point where I can just make noises and then make myself laugh. Testify to the... Mr. Von Karma. Wrong, there is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. I guess a more fitting voice for Gumshoe would be more gruff, but I don't know how to do gruff. It's like, a man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I'm a Mario now. That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Is this just one where we press everything? I think it might be. Like, these are the basic of facts, so I don't think there was any contradictions here. And then he does that. That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people? There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will remain for gradually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court... I'm fucking this up so bad. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, we have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musing. Deep, trusting, poppycock. Hehe, I said cock. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. So we arrested Mr. Edgeworth for fun. Well, we found the... I'm not good at the rough voice. I mean, it's definitely not the voice that I try and present myself with or anything like that. As I'm sure you can tell. I might have just tried to move the camera in, but didn't. That's how go, like, Vincent Van is supposed to be pronounced, right? Like, technically it's like Goff, but nobody cares. What about the pistol made decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Is that a laugh? Tisk is more like a sucking your teeth type of noise, like a... right? Judge, this is the weapon in question. I'm going to point it at you, if you don't mind. Oh, they're gonna say the other iconic line. I'm sure that every year we'll be talking about ballistic markings. Somebody doesn't know something as basic as ballistic markings. God, what a damn weeder. Actually, just you tell him. I don't know what ballistic markings are either. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. They bear these distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. Is me sorry and whatever who somebody died. You know, with the bullet. This is bad, and so is my voice acting. I I'd say it's almost decisive yet. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief pause. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. Wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? Oh, fuck. I have to voice him. Fuck. Well, I pressed the button by accident, so maybe I doesn't have to. And then that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Does it? True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? I gotta, like... I had to, like, croak like a frog for a second, I guess. Everybody in chat, remember to take a quick frog break. And talk about nonsense while the character is speaking so that I can avoids it. Okay, back to it. We'll miss a lot of hard to stand. Okay, now to figure out how to voice her. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Enough. My ship sails in the morning. You know, there's thinking about like the way that this does get resolved and like what the actual outcome is a pretty damn good plan actually to get rid of a person, get rid of two people even. Gotta say yes. So, I know there's basically never any penalty to pressing every statement. But I do kind of want the thing. Okay, whatever. We'll just press a lot and press aggressively. Oh, he almost said it. He almost said it too early for you next to. Yeah, that's supposed to happen in episode 2. Well, probably not a good follow-up to the statement. I hope your next thing is more relevant. It's really not clear enough. May as well always just press it further. Okay, I guess that was just a fully press moment. Yeah, we're setting up contempt of court as a Chekhov's gun, or whatever. I guess it's not really a Chekhov's gun. A Chekhov's gun pointed at our feet. But then again, I guess it happens right now, doesn't it? But he's in contempt. But he's in contempt. I'm also realizing we haven't had like a press for like what's the dang word I'm looking for? I haven't had an actual objection yet with like presenting a piece of evidence for a contradiction. Oh shit! I didn't. It is very rare to get punished for just examining whatever the hell you want. Okay, what do I present now? This photo is pretty shit. Like, I can't see clear as day to anybody here. Okay, the music stopped, so we did it right. Look at this photograph. The very photo you took. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. This picture was taken with a professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. But basically, we just forced a testimony that Von Karma hasn't had time to script and tamper with. Yeah, of course. The option wouldn't be there if it wasn't important. I mean, it gets us out of this hole, so I guess it is important to the entire case. I mean, I guess this is... It does feel a little bit lame to just present the thing that is mentioned in the line and have that be the correct answer, but that is where that contradiction is. It was pointed directly at the lake. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. You know, that doesn't really change... that doesn't make much of a difference, now does it? Yeah, we were looking for the dog in the water. What's this, a newspaper article? Guardi? Oh, the sighting at Gourd Lake? The thing we're all aware of. I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Yeah, sure, I can do that, whatever. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is the proof that the witness will photograph Gordy, the lake monster. What do I say about this? Loud noise. But this doesn't mention that this happens when a loud noise is loudly noising. It just lets us get a closer look. Would you genuinely have to remember that Gordy appeared after a loud bang? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus the photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy that I can't read. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you, Squidward? That's why you set your camera to respond to loud noises. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Weren't you, motherfucker? Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard that bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. Okay, I don't remember what I do here. What manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to become the manner of anything. Okay, he just wanted to say that. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's what I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Shaky basis for a career. Your one says talk art major. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the television. I'm not sure that appearing on the month show qualified. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of it in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a coughing baby. I think this is the statement that's gonna... I know I'm skipping just one, which is kind of weird and dumb to do. Okay, I guess... Cause like, yeah, she would have looked right at the lake. Cause that's where Gordy is. I guess I do have to present something. Do I have to say you were looking for Gordy? Okay, yes I do. You were looking for Gordy. Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing there. Any normal person would be looking at it for it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're fucking strange. You're a weirdo. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ow. She took one tick of fire damage. You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. Through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? She took the photo and what? She even had a photograph to prove it, but you can't really tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of it, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karmer let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her enlarged. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it off to the court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photos to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Oh, and you managed to catch them in doing action poses, too, it would seem. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And all from gas station picnic deals. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. Well, that's not really a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is the time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I'm just gonna double check. That is that guy's left hand. Bears print from Edgeworth's right hand. Haha. 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 Did I figure that out on my own the first time I played it? It feels like something I would have stroked with. Oh, was it? Wait, was it? Okay, I guess it's not. It's pretend something else that has to do with something else. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? I guess the reason why they started changing, what's it called? Why they started adding like moments where you're looking at specific parts of the evidence to prevent the very I object to using the thing that you mentioned in the thing never happening. Anyway, his left hand is fucked, right? It's fucked that he uses his left hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? That's not our problem to solve. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? We could fucking accuse Miss Hart. I don't know what happens if you get this one wrong. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So you were saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor, I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. Never kill yourself. Examination of the victim's wound reveals a thing. The distance? Yeah, that's the thing. A meter? That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide, unless he had really, really long fingies. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide. Von Karma, you shouldn't say things like that. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Man, this would have been, this would have gone absolutely tits up if Edgeworth had happened to grab the gun with his left hand. Oof, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she said in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lata's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. right. That is... That is the first trial done. What was that? I don't know. I don't care enough to investigate. Whoops. I'm kind of like thinking in my head, do I want to go further? I mean, if I do like the investigation segment, that would be enough to go from 1/3 to 1/2, because that's how numbers work. There's a 6, or there's a head booby. I could debate that all night. And let's just kind of see what happens. Uh, do I want to keep going? Oh, right. I haven't been recording on Streamlabs. I'm gonna have to, like, do the thing. I'm gonna have to see if I can't download it for Twitch. Is it better or worse to have 3 streams? I mean, I kind of like streaming on Wednesdays, but next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and I don't think I'm gonna want to stream on Christmas Eve. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's shoot for 2s. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail when he's ready. You can pay for me, okay? Why did my instinct say to read that line, but not like some of the other ones, like in the court? It's because this is abnormal. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not even supposed to be here. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the order of operations is. I swear I feel like there's something that happens with that trash can later. How about the woods? Hello. There were 2 witnesses. It is kind of fun to voice Von Karma, honestly, though. If I ever get into voice acting, I guess I'm going to end up typecast as, like, some sort of evil crow lord. You know, I'm not sober, so this doesn't really count. I know I'm not the first person to think of this, but I feel like I just, like... I feel like I just got, like, a divine sight of what it would be like if there was, like, a third Investigations game starring Edgeworth that also was about Phoenix and is between Apollo Justice time. It has been too long since, well, since a lot of, you know, new Ace Attorney stuff has happened. There was, like, some cool collection stuff, at least. Including Investigations 2 being in English, officially. That's kind of neat, isn't it? Is it boat rental time? It's not boat rental time. I wasn't paying enough attention, if there was a hint back there. Nothing changed. Let's look at this water. Oh, we can't. We aren't allowed. Oh, well, maybe this tin of yogurt is, like, decisive evidence somehow. I don't think yogurt comes in tins. It's probably like some kind of canned meat or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just wander aimlessly, I guess. Oh. I didn't realize you weren't actually here. Yeah, whatever. There it is. What? He barked at me. If I investigate that, does that mean that I'm wrong about the looking in the trash? You inflated it big and round by yourself. That's the devil's machine. It keeps the Steel Samurai spirit solid, or whatever the hell is happening at the end of Earthbound. Should we show him something? Mere seller of hot dogs. I don't know. I feel like we've got to come back and something happened there. Hang on a second. So, we're over here. We can go to the boat shop over here. And look, from here we can go to the boat shop, which is this. Or we can go to the woods, which is here. Oh, shit, wait. This is completely not on screen. Is there anything I can do that gets this display on the top? Does it look... Oh, wait. Invert screens? Yeah. So, as I was saying, we're right here. The boat rent... From here, we can go to the boat rental shop, which is here, and we can go to the woods, which is here. But from the boat rental shop, we can only go here and not here, even though this is a significantly shorter distance and practically on the way. Fucked up, but true. How was a sneeze loud enough to do that, but... Oh. Do you have anything new to say? Probably not. Just to double check what I was saying. See? We're at the boat rentals but can only go to the beach. The public one. You know, just had to point that out. My immersion's completely fucked now. Why is it in my head that, like, going, fuck, is really funny? It might be because I'm not entirely sober, maybe. Anyway, let's leave. Okay, it's giving me the ticker. Do you have anything new, Gumshoe? Gumshoe, give me a hand. Not personally, no. Never met the guy. Oh my god, that sprite is not good. Your dog looks a little bit lumpy, Gumshoe. It will help you, because he can, much like his namesake, he can also explode. I have no idea what happens if you borrow the wrong thing. I mean, maybe that's like part of the joke, is how none of these seem like the right thing. here? No. Is it a present? Is it present? Is it presents? Is it presents Christmas? Ooh. The popcorn done. So I really was completely wrong about the trash can. A string of flags that only contain the colors of red, white, and blue. In any combination. Because Japan doesn't have blue. Hey, Squeegus, look at this thing. Wait, but that didn't open up a... That seems like it would open up a thing. Hey, I tapped out. Oh, okay, I just had to say the other one. How many other cases in this series has an objection theme played outside of Fort? The one that you're conspicuously blocking with your head. Blam. Tell me more about the flying air tank. India, time to crush your dreams. I mean, getting to debunk the thing is still like investigative journalism. So like that's still kind of what she wanted to do. I mean, probably it's out there somewhere. I don't have it, but it's out there. It was this thing. That's kind of a creepy shot. Like, presumably this is like a higher res version of what was happening in the background of that photo of Gordy. It would have been creepier if it gotten a clear look at it. I'm just saying, it would be weird if we found the Loch Ness Monster and it had a human face. Well, I'm sure we'll find life on Mars at some point. Or something. But, you know, I'm realizing that's kind of a non sequitur, isn't it? I'm, encouraging her, claiming there's extraterrestrial out there, like the thing you found in the photo, the UFO photo. Okay, now what the heck do we do? Do you like this, Larry? Larry. Okay, is something new happen here? Okay, so nothing has changed. Why'd she say let's check it out anyway? Everything's normal. Everything's so DVD normal. Anything so DVD normal. Oh wait, we could just go inside, okay. There's an old man. I know, how long does it usually take for edibles to hit? I'm feeling it, I'm feeling a little bit. I don't know, maybe some people who actually watch my videos would notice that I'm acting weirder than I would notice. Like, if the second I look away from the screen and unimmerse myself, I'm going to Sega PlayStation. we sure, Badge? Does this make a difference? You know, that has like a emotional connotation to it, doesn't it? I'm just thinking about how the live action movie handled that guy. I'm not gonna say it's like a perfect adaptation or whatever, but I do think they handled this guy well. But also it's interesting how we've presented our badge 3 times in here and it's been correct. That doesn't happen a lot. Ask him about the parrot. Yup. Let's point a gun at him. Oh. I can't speed up his popping animation. That's okay. It's okay, you can call me Dad. Little Terry tables. And you know, another thought, doing this in halves rather than thirds probably flows better, because that means that my next stream, I'm gonna shoot for Friday, will be the one where the line gets said. It'll be said early in the stream, but like, you know... where the heck do I go? Door break entrance. Talk about the boat caretaker and tell him about, whatever. My mic feels close and far away from my face at the same time. I don't know anything anymore. Is this where this segment ends? 2001. Did the first Ace Attorney game come out in 2001? Is this kind of like... haha, this game takes 15 years in the future? Man, I can't believe that, like, I was, like, just getting into Ace Attorney around the time where the events happen in-universe. I'm forever upset that I missed out on the DL6 Christmas sweater. I think that might have been like a fan-made thing, but it's still something that I would have wanted to have. what sound just like this current case? I wasn't paying enough attention. What do you mean you don't know the impact it had on you? You know his dad died. Somehow it simultaneously feels like I've been streaming for half as long as I have been streaming and like twice as long as I have been streaming. That's messed up. I smoked the temporal weed by accident. I mean, I didn't do that. Twitch, it's okay. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Let's sit over here while I mean, I don't... Oh, this is chroma... No, that's not chroma key. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh... I mean, I guess I can end stream however I want. Like, whatever I want. I don't know how to... I've always been bad at outros, and, like, it's gotta be, like, doubly so in this state. Right? I just punched the shit out of my mic. I just punched the shit out of my mic. It's messed up how I do these things to anyone. It's messed up how I do these things to anyone. I'm just looking around. Oh yeah, this thing, I made this in KidPix. That was genuinely kind of fun to make. I can orbit around for fun and meander around until I'm done. Not that I'm not done, but I don't know. Whoa, I'm fast now. Okay, no, I think there was some zooming in type weirdness. But everything is okay. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. Yay.